Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Reina and I will be doing a general reading for everyone from the sign of Libra. And this reading is general, so it may not resonate with everyone. So take whatever does and let go of what doesn't. The cards have already been set up and the intention has been set. Um, for those who are new to my channel, welcome. And for those who have already subscribed, thank you so much for your time and your support on this journey. I really appreciate, sincerely, I appreciate your time and your support on this project. And if these messages are helpful, please let me know so that this will motivate me and help me continue making them. Now, for those who are new, I like to start my readings with two oracle cards. They're angel oracle cards, and I call them my openers. Sometimes they give me like an additional message, or in a lot of cases, they the messages connect with the rest of the reading. So it's kind of like the connecting link, so to speak. Well, I like it. 1111. That's a beautiful number. And I was guided to open that one first for some reason, so I am gonna just allow myself to go. For some of you, the number 11 in itself, it may have some meaning, or 1111. This is actually a master number because the number one has a particular vibration as one. Being carrying that vibration that of the universe, God. But when you have it three times, it carries three times the vibration. And this is a message, could be from your spirit guides, it could be from an ancestor, someone from the spiritual world, like a family member who is no longer with you in a physical sense. But nonetheless, has a message for you. A lot of times you may find yourself waking up at 1:11, or going about your day, and you look at the time and it's 1:11, and those are not coincidences. This is like really at that particular time they're trying to send you a message, and this is just another way how the spiritual world communicates with us. And the message goes as follows: I am creative. And I'm also getting that if you want an additional message, you could also Google Angel 1111, and you will get an additional message. And I'm also getting that the first message that you see is what that you're guided to. That's the message that is meant for you. It says, angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor, so that you can go co-create with the universe a life you love. So in other words, the angels are there ready to support you. And one thing that I'm getting is this, like the spiritual world is not going to intervene unless we ask. So you find yourself in a situation like maybe in a new endeavor, a new whatever that might be. If you feel called to do so, you call on your loved ones and your angels to support you, because they are ready for it, ready to go fight the battles for you, and go help you and align things in your favor, so that you could co-create with the universe and a life you love. So whatever it is that is gonna bring you that joy and inspire that creativity and ignite that passion, you are being 100% supported in this journey. So, and that's what number 1111 wants to remind you, that if you've been in a situation where you have not been feeling inspired, that's going to be for a group of people that you have not been feeling inspired and are looking to embark in a new endeavor. This is a time that you could ask your spiritual team for help, and they're going to come forward for you. So, and they're here to remind you that you are a creative being, and that you came here to go create the life that you love and that you deserve. Interesting enough, I get the card of the sign of Libra. So that is best represented by the King of the King of Swords, but nonetheless, and it's ruled by the planet Venus. Venus, excuse me. Um, and the message in itself is basically describing the characteristics that a lot of the people from the element air, or Libra in this case, have, which is some people that are very diplomatic, um, very refined and just, and they're accommodating and they're very kind. Um, and they desire harmony and balance is one of the main characteristics. Is really balance. They're artistic um, and like I said, they justice and the major arcana, the card that best describe this card, that is an oracle card, will be the Justice card. So interesting enough, we're pulled in your own card, your own energy. So this is basically the energy that you thrive the most, and they're basically calling you to be that creative person that is going to create the life that you deserve, whether it is, you know, incorporating your characteristics, that those characteristics are what make you thrive and makes you unique. Oh, interesting. And I just shuffled this deck pretty well, and I got the same card again in a different reading. But it's a card of that talks about let go, like time to walk away and let go of the situation, or even a person in some cases. There is nothing at this moment that can be done to control it. Let go and release it. The universe knows what to do. And that makes a lot of sense. I mean, if you're in a situation like where you're not feeling inspired, where you're feeling stuck, where you're not feeling, the main goal is to get you back in your creative and get you back into balance. And you're going to be able to do that by letting go, or whatever it was, whether it was a situation, a person, or even a pattern that is not longer, behavior pattern, or something that is not longer adding to your day, that is no longer serving you. So now let's start with the traditional tarot, and I will, I like to do a spread called Occultic Cross, and that is basically, it's focused on the recent past, because it's like a chain reaction. The recent past connects to the present and then the past. The past, present, and future. Excuse me, I am totally backwards today. So this card is going to represent the recent past, and this card represents the future. I seriously, I cannot get it together today, can I? This card represents the recent past. This card represents the present time. And I don't edit my videos, so whatever you get is what you will get if you were getting a reading in front of me. So if I was you getting a personal reading, it will be with your own energy, so it will be a lot different. But back to the reading. This card represents the energy that is crossing you. Because it's crossing you, you don't see it coming. And it's important for you to see it. These are just tools, but at the end of the day, you decide what you're going to do with the information and if it applies to you or not. But based on the fact that it's crossing you, if it presents itself to you, you may not see it coming. You will not see it coming because it crossed you. But through these tools, you could have the visibility, and you could make the changes or navigate with whatever it may be, with the knowledge. This card represents your conscious mind. This is something that if you're not aware, you will be very much aware of. It's something that you know. And this card represents your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is what connects us with the universe. And this is important because there could be a message at the subconscious level, something that is coming from the universe, that it's meant to serve as a way to help you navigate. And this card represents what will be the future. Like I was saying, past, present, and future. So this will be the future, something that is coming, some event, situation, person, depending on the card, right? That is going to be presented for you in the near future. This card represents like the energy that is going to predominate, or something that is going to impact at a higher scale. This energy represents your environment. Now, your environment could be your home, your circle of friends, your job, yourself, because it's also our home, our body, or being, or us, or a person. This card represents fears or hopes, and depending on the card, it's going to depend on whether it's hopes or it's fears. And this is like a recommendation that the universe has for you, or advice. Um, and I love the card at the bottom of the deck that is actually pretty cool. It's the Ten of Pentacles. That it's actually beautiful energy. And I'm not gonna quite get into it because I am guided to first uncover all the cards and get a clear vision of the energy that we're dealing with first, and then we could um, because part of my readings are, I read the tarot, but I'm also channeling the data, the information, and a lot of times I like to start at a certain point, but if I'm guided to go somewhere else, I will, and I will give you different scenarios because this is a general reading, so it's not in a box per se, and it's not for one person, it's for a large group of people. So there is going to be information for a lot of different people, and that's actually the goal, for to touch as many people as possible and to make a difference, help even on the smallest scale. It's I'm satisfied. I feel like I did something if I'm able to help contribute in a positive way, and that's always going to be my goal. Okay, well, I am allowed to start here with the Eight of Swords. For some of you, I should say, in the recent past, it suggests that you may have been on the energy of the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is an energy where we feel there's self-imposed restrictions, where we feel like we're bound, we feel like we're blindsided, like we feel insulated, like we're not able to see things clearly. And this could be in any sector of your life, but it's something that at your mind, you feel stuck. You could be stuck with an idea, stuck not being able to let go of something, stuck not finding out what direction, what endeavor to follow, whatever that might be. But it's something that is happening on the mindset, where you're kind of like in a state of paralysis analysis. You're like, and all this is happening only in our mind, because our mind is very powerful, and it could make us feel paralyzed sometimes, where we don't know, we're not taking any action. We're just kind of feeling a little bit paralyzed. But all this is only happening at the mindset. It's something that you could easily free yourself from it. But it's clearly easier said than done. It's something that sometimes it takes time. It takes it happens gradually sometimes, and it's something that is connected to the rest of the reading, because I have the Ten of Swords here, and somehow they're connecting it to that. But I want to start with the center card. The center card is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups talks about, this is my card of the nostalgia, when we could be thinking about the past, kind of like romanticizing the past, when we think the past was better than what it actually was, because sometimes we could look at the past with a level of nostalgia. For a lot of you, you could be in the energy of like childhood memories, or people from your past, just that play a significant role in your life, that were very important for you, and they impacted you at the emotional level, and that you could be looking back at those times. Or for a group of people, it's even going to suggest that you may the past may be returning, meaning you may reunite with someone from your past. It could be a childhood friend, or it could be like an ex-lover. I mean, my goal is to get people to move forward, not to get stuck, because I don't believe in going backwards. But I'm not here to judge anybody. We all do what resonates with us. Whatever the case is here with the Six of Cups, is something that had to do with nostalgia, with something that kind of like the good old days, as the saying goes, something like that. but it's something that we think of it from a place of like harmony and happiness and kind of like a home and goodwill. Something that we reminisce on something. It could be, like I said, reuniting with a friend from the past, family member you haven't seen in a long time, but it's kind of, it's the card that describes the good old days best. And for some of you, it will mean that you will be in that state of harmony where you will reunite with someone from the past that is going to ignite that place in your heart of harmony. For a lot of you, nostalgia is okay to visit, but it's not good to stay there, because that nostalgia, depending on where it's coming from, if it's coming from grief, it could be best to let it go. And I say that because for a very small group of people, it will mean it's connected to the Ten of Swords, that it's where a lot of times where we feel mentally or emotionally, like we feel on the energy of the Ten of Swords, that is an energy that is going to come that may present itself to you. And the Ten of Swords is an energy of feeling like you hit rock bottom, like you feel defeated in some kind of crisis. But most definitely, it's a card that represents pain, kind of feeling at your lowest point in some kind of way. The only good thing about this card is that there's no way but up. When we hit the bottom, we get up, and we get up stronger. There's no buts about that. In any situation, and we stand back up because we're made of something strong. And for some of you, they're telling me that that is the end of a difficult cycle, because in numerology, 10 closes a cycle, is the completion of something. If you were in a situation where you were stuck, because one of my opening cards is let go, and let go of situations of the past. So if you, in the center card, that is very important, it carries a very important vibration. So if those three cards are connected, it's important to let go of something of the past, because it's time to seal that envelope and throw it out, because the past belongs there. We are living in the present moment and moving towards the future, and that's where you want to move. And as I say that, I get the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is element water, but it predominates water. And it's not, we're not talking about gender. This is about an energy of someone that could come. It's a movement forward. Someone that is coming, it's a person that is coming forward, that is going to offer you a cup of love, for lack of a better term. But this could be in a sector of your life, and it's crossing you. You don't see it coming. And this could even be the past returning, coming back to you. And it's up to you to accept it or not accept it. But it is someone that you don't see it coming, but it's moving your direction. For a lot of you, you could just be out and about and run into someone from your past, and that's going to bring positive feelings to your heart, or in some case, just nostalgia, for lack of a better term. But it's someone that is going to affect you for the most part in a positive way emotionally. For some of you, it's going to even mean a new love, because this card talks about a new love. At any rate, it's a proposal. It's going to bring with this knight is bringing with him or with her, because it's an energy. It's bringing a proposal, and that proposal is going to make you. It's going to make you very happy. It's going to it's gonna help you feel motivated, and it's gonna make you feel happy at the heart center. Okay, the energy that predominates in your mind, and this could be an energy of somebody that you're very much aware of. Okay, it's an energy of. It could be your own energy, because it is an energy of, regardless of the gender, it's an energy of air. It's the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is someone that is driven by her intellect, but the intellect is what predominates this energy. I will describe the characteristics as someone that is very intelligent, it's very perceptive, and very professional. Sometimes she could be a little bitter or cover up hurt. Quick wit, meaning the words fly off right, left and right. but pays attention to details, and it's someone that is very independent and is very organized. And like I said, I say the queen because it's we're talking about the description, the image of the card, but in reality, it's an energy, no gender. This could be your own energy, the energy that you're very much aware that that's the energy that is going to help you move forward. You're embodying that energy and you're aware of it. It could be someone in your environment that you're very much aware that this energy, it's going to impact you this month, and it's someone that has the element, like I said, air. Someone that when it has the energy, the negative side of the Queen of Swords, it could be very non-emotional, not very nurturing. It's lives a lot. It's basically she's always in her mind. Everything gets processed through the mind versus the heart, and that's when it's not in balance. When the energy is not in balance, because there's nothing wrong about processing things through the mind, but it's when we're dealing with certain matters, it's also good to process them through the heart, especially if we're dealing with emotions, right? Um, just just my intake on it, but you know, it's good to create that balance. And when it's out of balance, it's an energy that could be cutthroat, could be difficult, but it's someone that you're very much aware, and that's the only good thing about. I mean, there's good things about it. That in the positive side, it could be an asset. It could be someone that is going to propel you forward. Now, if it has a negative aspect of it, it could be a little tricky there. But the good thing is that you're aware of it. Whether it's your own energy that is going to help you move forward, using your mind to get yourself unstuck. Because if you're feeling stuck here with the Eight of Swords, about a situation of the past, the Queen of Swords, she doesn't play around. There's like nonsense there. I mean, it's emotion. It doesn't get stuck in emotions and her feelings. Is looking at things from the intellect, and is looking at things from practical, and she's moving forward, or the energy is moving forward, because the queen is in a position of strength. It's in a position of status where she has the maturity level, and that's why she's sitting on the throne. So she won't stay stuck very long, as a matter of fact. So if you embody that energy, getting the clarity is going to be like a no-brainer. Now, the energy that is at the subconscious level that you don't see coming is the death card. The death card, in essence, is not bad. People think of the death card as an actual death, and the reality of it, the death card is not. It's not bad at all, because really, what the death card, and right now I'm channeling the energy, and I am getting that the death card is connecting me with the oracle card, Let Go. Because the best definition of this card is sometimes you gotta let go of the old to make room for the new. Now, what is that old? It's gonna be different for everybody, because we're all in our own journey. We're having in a different situation in our lives, so it's gonna be different things. But because on the position where it is, it's sitting in the subconscious level, is what the universe is recommending you. Is what the universe is basically, once again, telling you for the second time to let go of something. Because what that's going to do for you is basically, it's going to ignite a new beginning. It's going to ignite a transformation, a renew. You're going to feel liberated. You're going to feel like you're like reborn, like a rebirth. Because it's kind of like getting the weight off your shoulders. And that's another way that I'm getting, that I could describe this energy. But it's a lesson. Because major arcanas are all about lessons. They're all about things that we need to go through in order to learn something from it, and therefore it's a transition. We transform our energy, our experiences in life, whether good or bad. We're always changing. We're always trying to get to the next step. Kind of like a video game, for instance. It's like levels. Some of you that play video games, you may be familiar with these levels. So it's basically like that. You're just it's something in your life that needs to end because something is for you, waiting to start, and it's something that is better for you. So it's letting go of something is going to be a great benefit from you and for you. And the energy that is coming on the near future is the King of Wands. This could be, and again, no gender, just an energy. It's someone from the element fire. Could be Leo. I mean, it could be Gemini. I mean, it could be really anybody, but the energy that predominates is fire. And it's someone that it's a born leader. It could be like a boss, someone that is an entrepreneur, someone that is a visionary, someone that is highly influential and independent and very creative and very ambitious. It's a person that wants it all, like a boss or a mentor, someone that offers great advice, and in some cases it could even be someone that is like a partner. A partner could be, like a significant other or a partner in business. It could be someone that is going to, for a lot of you, it could be that cup of love, that the Knight of Cups, it's guiding you towards, is the King of Wands, meaning that's a cup of love, that it comes in a form of news that are moving forward you, but in essence it's moving you towards that direction. Whatever that cup has, it's going to benefit you greatly at the end, because you are going to be either embodying that energy or meeting someone in that position of power that is going to help you navigate and help you, ignite this new beginning. And for many of you, they're telling me that it's connecting this energy straight across. It's ironic, but they're connecting me the Death card with the King of Wands. So that doesn't mean that this does by no means that the King of Wands is gonna die. That's not how this goes at all. It's far from that. It's basically saying that once you let go, these things are holding you stuck over here with the Eight of Swords and this nostalgia situation for some of you, and you claim your throne over here, you are headed straight to the King of Wands. And this is just energy. It could be a female that is just very strong, that is very independent and basically wants to be with you but doesn't need to be with you because she's so self-sufficient. Or it could be simply a male, actual male, a man that it's, and if you're a female, that this, or whatever the case is, I mean, it doesn't really matter, because I believe that love is love and the rest doesn't really matter. But it's an energy that is going to offer you a great growth and a beginning. It's going to help you in this new beginning. Whatever this situation may be, whether it's love, whether it's new beginning, a new job, it could have been a situation that you've been stuck, that you need to let go, because a new situation is waiting for you, knocking at your door. And don't sit in nostalgia. Don't think about, oh, but that job was so great. No, there's something better on the other side of the door. And that better, the King of Wands has it for you. Because the energy that it could be presented to you, again, it could be the Ten of Swords, that is an energy that is pretty dense, but you need to claim your throne, and you know it. You know that you need to get yourself unstuck from this jam. And why do I say that? Because what really confirms everything that I'm saying is the Chariot. The Chariot is a major arcana. It's a card that says that you have to move. It's definitely it's the opposite of what the Eight of Swords is. You have to unstuck yourself. You have to move forward, and adversity, trouble under conflict. In spite of the adversity or the trouble or conflict, you got to move forward and reconcile the opposite forces, because that will ultimately guarantee victory. And what are the opposite forces? The opposite forces means your mind. That clearly, for some of you, if you're in the energy of the Eight of Swords and the Ten of Swords, it's a lot of it is in your mind, because swords are all about our mind. That may not be in balance, or in our, and also our emotions, because you know, the opposite forces, controlling the opposite, reconciling the opposite forces in reality means your mental control and emotional balance is really what's going to give you the ultimate victory. It's going to guarantee success, but it's definitely the card that is urging you to change of direction. For some of you, you may even have trouble in your environment, and because of the position of the card as your environment, this suggests that this could be, you may be having conflict with your job, with whatever it is, your environment, which it could be your home, yourself as a, you know, like sometimes we just feel we're in conflict in our mind and our heart. We're just conflicted about making decisions and moving forward, or we could just be feeling a little bit down here with the Eight of Swords. And in essence, what could get a person to feel defeated and bad? It's a lot of times, sure, could be physical illness, but a lot of times it's also, we're all interconnected inside. So our mind affects our emotions affect our body and everything. So it's like a circle. So whatever it is that, if you feel like it's getting you down, just remember, you need to claim your power. They're connecting me straight to the center card, and you know, be in balance, because the Justice card is what represents Libra, and that's in your center of the, literally is at the center. That's like the center card. So that connecting it back, you need to claim your throne here with the Queen of Swords, and this, and the minor arcana represents the King of Swords. So you got the King and the Queen of Swords. They are like the perfect blend. So in that happen to be your energy, the energy that represents you the best. So it's calling you to claim your energy, because you have everything to win. You just need to do some zigzags and stand back up and come up stronger. And for a lot of you, what I'm getting in your hopes, because it's not a fear, the Four of Swords, for some of you, this may have to do with a marriage or a relationship, something that that maybe you're hoping for, or you're hoping to reconcile something, or you're hoping to meet the right person. You're definitely looking for that stability. You're looking for, and this doesn't necessarily have to be marriage. For a lot of you, this is the card that simply talks about a strong foundation. Like you're looking for that strong foundation, that community, that establishment, and in a lot of cases even projects. But overall, this is the card that you're looking for success, and that's what you're hoping for. Nobody fears success. Success with a relationship, success with a home, a job, you name it. But that's what you're hoping, and hoping is what you're manifesting, or you're hoping for a strong foundation at the, you know, mentally, to just rebuild yourself back up. You're hoping to stand up, and you know, and you know that you need to claim your throne because it belongs to you. So you don't need to be in this energy. If for those that may be feeling a little bit indecisive or stuck, you gotta remember, you are a king or a queen, and you gotta grab that crown and walk proud, because that's really where you belong. And I am telling you that because you got the Ten of Pentacles. That's like the Ten of Pentacles is what the universe wants to tell you. There is another energy that is coming at you, that it's basically when we find ourselves in situations of conflict, and they're telling me this is an energy that is going to benefit you. It's either a person that is moving towards you that is going to help you. It's your own element. It's element air. Is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is, it goes, and they're also connecting it here with a Chariot, because both energies, they're brave under conflict. They thrive in conflict. They, you know, as long as you can control your emotions and you continue, they're both talking about they're both moving forward. They both represent moving forward, like energies that are moving forward. And when you find yourself in a situation where you may have felt stuck, and you may be feeling like you're kind of maybe stuck in a situation, or maybe overthinking something too much, or whatever the case may be. The energy that is going to help you is energy, and energy also climbing your throne for sure, and being brave and having the courage under conflict and taking sudden action. Don't get paralyzed. Move forward. You know, thrive in changes, whatever the changes may be, because what you have waiting for you is a lot greater. It's going to take some discomfort that you may not see coming. That something is going to need to go from the past for you to claim this new. But this new is so much greater. So you just got to remember that. I mean, this night has it's very competitive, and it's career oriented. It's someone that is moving forward. So that energy is really going to help you, whether it's somebody that's moving towards you to propel you forward. Because what the universe wants you to know, that the Ten of Pentacles is waiting for you, which represents wealth, happiness, achieving success, and family ties in some cases, and even some inheritance for some of you, settlements, even buying a property, selling a property for some of you. But this card, in essence, represents getting back your investment, getting whatever you have invested. You're gonna get your investment back. You're gonna be in a place of harmony, and this is going to establish history and tradition. So this is the Ten of Pentacles is the card that we all want when it comes to anything, really. Who doesn't want to feel stable financially? And also, side note, Pentacles also means health, because Pentacles are connected with our health, our actual, physical, our actual health. So wealth comes in different forms. Wealth, some people, the best definition of wealth is being completely healthy. Like, if you were in a situation where you were not feeling well, some people, that's their wealth. That's what they're looking for. And but a lot of people, it's connected to something that is going to make you feel very stable, and even family, like building that strong foundation that you're kind of hoping for in some cases, because it talks about families. So you may have to let go of something to move forward with this new, and that is going to offer you the Ten of Pentacles, which it's complete happiness, wealth, success, and everything that you could possibly want, that is going to make you feel proud, happy. And what else can I tell you? It's what's waiting for you is great, and you're not alone on this journey. There are going to be people coming along to guide you along this path. So this is actually, yes, sure, you're going to have to do some work, because at the end of the day, the decisions always come from you, from your life, and you get to make the decisions. And some decisions can be hard. I mean, letting go of something is easier said than done. I mean, changes are not always pleasant, but a lot of times they bring us the greatest compensations, and that is represented by the Ten of Swords. Yes, it would take some work and some participation on your part, but just remember, the help is there. Angel or master number 1111 is telling you that help is there. So you're not alone in the physical sense, you're not alone in the spiritual sense, and you have the resources inside of you to claim that throne. Now ask yourself a question of something that is relevant to you, and whatever the answer is what the universe has for you. And I've been pulling some yes cards lately, and I am getting the Fool. The Fool is a card that says, absolutely, take that leap of faith. Don't be afraid. I mean, just go for it. I mean, just whatever it is that you're asking is not just a yes, it's a hell yeah. Like, go for it. This card also talks about freedom and wandering on his way. Take a chance and have faith, and to open the door to to existing new adventures, or to new, to new adventures. Don't it's all about movement forward. Move forward with faith, and you know disregard any risk. This is the big hell yeah, go for it. So go for it. Now I'm gonna pull one last card, and that very much, they're telling me, goes with the Eight of Swords. It talks about self-sabotage, and this could be from someone from the spiritual world that wants to, like a loved one that is in the spiritual world, or your spiritual team. But it's someone that is telling you to be careful with self-sabotage. Self-sabotage is what the Eight of Swords, the opening card, is when our mind plays a trick on us and we feel stuck, but it's really just happening in our mind. Well, the message goes as follow. When you learn to let go of your own way, interesting. When you learn to let go of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. Those carefully woven plans. So it's basically exactly what I was saying, because before I said what I said, and they intuitively told me that this is connected to the Eight of Swords, and that's exactly what the Eight of Swords is. It's like you feel that you may be, for some of you, this reading is not going to be for everyone, but if you feel like indecisive, stuck, whatever that may be, this is nobody else stopping you. It's your own mind, and you could free yourself from that, because this is self-sabotage, and what you have waiting for you is so much greater. So this is all I have for you for today. If you like this kind of readings, I know that I go around in circles, and please forgive me, but when I do channeling, I am not in control, and they take me in circles, and I don't like it, because I sound like a parrot, and I repeat myself, and I don't enjoy it, but it's part of what I signed up for, so here I am. If you like this kind of information, please do like and subscribe, and share the videos, and hit the bell button, and to get notifications whenever I upload videos, which it will be once a month, because I'm not going to overwhelm anybody. So happy birthday, and have a blessed month. Until next time.